everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm RetroYGU, and I have my first place undefeated Yubel Fiendsmith deck that I played for the World Championship Celebration event. The deck is completely unhit for Worlds events, so I thought it'd be a really cool deck to play and just have fun with. The deck performed really well. I 2-0'd all my opponents, so certain things didn't come up. I also won, I think I won half my dice roll, so that's good. But the thing is, with this deck, when you go first, you generally win the game. So let's get to the deck profile. First off, all the starters in the deck. No surprise, we play 3 Fiendsmith Engraver, best starter, really, or great starter, great extender. 3 Samsarity Lotus, 3 Dark Beckoning Beasts, 3 Opening of the Spirit Gates, 3 Nightmare Thrones. I played 1 Terraforming. I think this card's really good, obviously, because that's just another starter. And then 1 for 1. 1 for 1 is like a 1.5 card starter, but I just want to have max starters in the deck, so 17 cards for starters. That's pretty much the max you can play for this event. For the non-stars, but necessary. So I changed this from the locals event I played a few weeks back. I play only 1 spirit now. It only came at 1 game where I actually wanted the second spirit, but it wasn't really a big issue. And drawing multiple of this card is terrible, as is drawing the Yubels themselves. They are not great to draw. So yeah, but yeah, these are just like part of your necessary engine, but they're not terrible to draw, because if you draw them, you can at least like return them non-contact to contact fuse to go into Phantom. Gravescrown part of the engine. Chaos Summoning Beasts to make Spirit Gates a 1 card starter as well. 1 Nightmare Pain, great card, wins game. Unchained Package for Shavara and this one. Chamber, I chose Chamber over Escape because the Reborn effect is better, because we're playing Apo because it's legal for Worlds. And then we have 1 Luri and then 1 Tract for the other parts of your engine. So that does it for the engine. For the non-engine or hand traps, played 3 Bestials because they're all limited to 1 in Worlds format, because that's how they are in the OCG. Shouts to Callum from locals for telling me to main deck the Bestials. Every time I had them, they were excellent. Pretty much everything in the format plays a light or dark, even the rogue decks. Like I played a Crystal Beast deck. There was even lights and darks I could play with them against that. And then for the like more generic standard hand traps, just 3 Ash Blossoms, 3 Effect Veilers, 3 Nib, and 3 Imperm. These are just the most generic best ones. They pretty much have the most coverage against the most matchups. Even against the best decks, they're all good. Veiler's not great in the mirror match, but it's okay. It's pretty much good in everything else. And Nib paired with any other hand trap is always great. So that's for the main deck. Main deck is 42. For the extra deck, it is 1 Wave Hiking Caesar, 1 Beatrice, still legal at Worlds. So there's actually a couple combos where I use this. My 1 card Samsarity Lotus combo ends with this on field. And Beatrice is obviously the bridge between your engines or just like more extenders. 1 Vordress, all your 2 card combos end with this guy on field. Only 2 Phantoms. I wanted to play a 3rd, but the extra deck space is really tight for Worlds, because you don't have the TCG exclusives, and you also need to fit in Beatrice and Apo and all the other stuff. 1 Desiree, made this every single combo line I'm doing. Shouts to Luke Sacco. Every combo line I do has this card on it. Luke Sacco was essentially saying that this is your best end piece. You need to finish with this on the field. So that's what we decided to go with, and it was excellent. Lacrima, funny card. Burns in Time. I think this was the right ban for the TCG. Thank you, because I did actually win games because of the fact that I had this card and I could just say, go into game and just make this and win. 1 Requiem, Fiendsmith Engine, 1 Sequence, Fiendsmith Engine, 1 Moon, Fiendsmith Engine, 1 Muckracker. I think this card is super underrated, because this card is actually how you make Wave Hiking Caesar in the 1 card Lotus combo, where you just use this effect to bring back the Shavara, and then Shavara plus Lacrima equals a Wave Hiking Caesar. And then Soul of Rage and Yama, which are just part of your generic like combo lines. And then 1 SP because it's for Soul of Rage, and 1 Apo, RIP, Apo, real ones know. Extra deck I think is fine, not really anything you can or should change. For the side deck, we side decked 3 Molchami Perulia, just a generic good thing. If the worst thing this card does is draw you 1 card, then it's like it just filters itself like 1 card less in the deck and draws you another card. But best case scenario, it draws you 2 or 3 cards, so that's really nice. And it's also like really good against Rogue because a lot of Rogue decks have to summon from hand a lot. 3 Droll. Shout out to Jack for recommending Droll as like the final piece that we should put in the side deck. Droll absolutely kills Rogue decks, but in the Worlds format, this card also hurts the Snake Eyes deck because they only have 1 Ash. 1 Duster, just for back row removal. I think it's really good just as generic back row removal. This was like the last disputed card in the side deck. It was either play this or cross out Designator, but we decided that the deck is good enough going first, and there was just like no room to put a cross out Designator in, so we just ended up settling for Duster because it's good going second into some of the Rogue matchups. 3 Cosmics. This is just really good against the Rogue decks and also against the Runic decks. If you hit the Runic deck, Runic Fountain, because that's limited to 1, it's really hard for them to recover, so Cosmic was really good. I played against a Centurion player, and Cosmic being able to hit the field spell was excellent. 3 Talents just to help you go first. Not much to say, Talents is really good when you go first. If you get hand trapped and you have Talents, feel really good. 1 Called By also, because it's just really good to go first. And then Anti-Spell, because the Floodgate that can just win games on its own. Essentially, if you ever have this with your full combo board, you just can't lose the game really. It never happened because I didn't go second pro side at all. But yeah, all in all, that's the deck list. Hope everyone enjoyed. I'm Retro YJ. Remember to like and subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comment section below.